Snow White is heading to 4K this October. Play Misty for Me gets a 4K announcement from Kino Lorber. Vinegar Syndrome unveils their new September announcements, but is there anything good in there? Second Sight reveals another banger lineup for this October. Could we finally be getting Fargo on 4K from Shout Factory? And Rudy, 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 Rudy gets a 4K Steelbook announcement from Sony coming this November. All this and more in the next Physical Media Report. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I'm Ken, and today, guys, we are here for the Physical Media Report, episode 176. That is right, guys, your weekly dose of physical media goodness, where we talk about everything new and exciting coming out in the world of 4K and Blu-ray. And we don't have a ton of new announcements here today, but what we have is pretty cool. We also got the new releases this week. We've got a couple of rumors to talk about. We have got some deals to go over today. So yeah, guys, I'm excited to be here. It's Labor Day right now, so I hope that you guys are spending the day with your family. But yeah, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about all things physical media here on this channel every single day. If you like that kind of stuff, 4Ks, Blu-rays, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. And before I get into it, guys, I just want to go ahead and say that I do have a family get-together to attend today on Labor Day. So I actually filmed this on Sunday night. So if I miss something huge that breaks on Monday, I apologize. That is why I'm not covering it, because I'm not filming at that time when it was announced. So I do apologize for that. If True Lies, if The Abyss, if Terminator gets announced for 4K, I'm not going to be able to cover it, but I will definitely do a separate video during the week if something huge happens for sure. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you all a heads up on that. But let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Let's jump into the rumors. And this is something that I can almost guarantee that we're getting ready to get into is going to be announced today. But I don't have all the details. I don't have the official announcement, so I still put this in the rumor category. Apparently, these listings went up on bullmoose.com over the weekend, but we are supposed to be getting from Screen Factory and Shout Factory in November. This is the three big titles that showed up. Silver Bullet on 4K, which I just talked about, I feel like, on a live stream the other day, that Screen Factory would probably do that one on 4K soon. Silver Bullet on 4K for November. We're also supposed to be getting Tales from the Dark Side on 4K in November, which I'm actually really excited for because I haven't seen that movie, and I don't own it either. So it'll be a 4K Screen Factory that I don't own already, so I don't have to worry about upgrading something that I already have. So that's cool. Fargo on 4K is on this listing as well. And if you don't know, we have been waiting for Fargo. I'm sure you do. We have been waiting for Fargo since, I think, June of 2022 is when it was originally supposed to come out, this Coen Brothers movie. So this is the one of all these announcements that I'm super excited for. We've been waiting such a long time for Fargo to come to 4K. It's not even funny. And it's supposed to be coming on November. So hopefully Shout Factory took that extra year and a half and applied that to one of the best 4K transfers of all time. So I cannot wait for this movie, this Coen Brothers movie, to watch it on 4K. The only copy of Fargo I have in my collection is a Dollar Tree Blu-ray that I bought from the Dollar Tree for, you guessed it, $1. Now I get to upgrade it to 4K from Shout Factory. So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, that's the three main announcements. There was some other stuff sprinkled in there too. But Silver Bullet on 4K, Tales from the Dark Side on 4K, and Fargo on 4K are the three titles that we're supposed to be getting this November. Now, I don't have any of the information on all the special packages. Maybe there's some cool like werewolf pins for Silver Bullet. I don't know. But I am excited for Silver Bullet because I do love that movie. I think it's really awesome. And I think it'll look good in 4K as well. So let me know if you're excited for any of those potential, as of right now, as of when I'm recording, announcements for Screen Factory in that comment section below. Let's go ahead and get into the news and announcements. We have Snow White and the Seven Dwarves coming to 4K from Disney. This was officially announced last week. I think we had this in a rumor category a few months ago. This was officially announced from Disney this past week to come out on October the 10th. This is going to be a native 4K restoration with HDR10. No new features were announced as of right now, but this is significant, guys, because this is the first ever Disney full-length animated movie. This movie came out in 1937. So always good to have more 4Ks come out, from the 30s. So I guess I'm excited for this. I can't say that I'm honestly going to pick this one up day one. I didn't grab Cinderella as of right now. I might grab it a little bit later if it goes down in price a little bit, but I'll probably do the same with Snow White. I have these movies. It's not something that I need right away, but I am happy to report that they're not pulling the BS move that they did with Cinderella. You know, the whole thing that Disney likes to do with just putting stuff out from the Disney Movie Club first, and then months later they give it to everybody else. Snow White is going to be available on 4K to everybody on October the 10th, and you're also going to get a Steelbook with that as well. And you guessed it, a nice, you know, 10 Steelbook with the 100th anniversary on that's going to look amazing on your shelf next to all your other Disney 10 Steelbooks, guys. Can you tell how much I like those 10 Steelbooks? I do not, but let me know if you're excited for Snow White. I mean, this is classic animation. I'm sure this is going to look fantastic in 4K. And yeah, just in time for the new movie, right? You know, everybody loves that new Snow White, right? Isn't there? There's no controversy at all. There never is with Disney. But yeah, Snow White, 7 drawers, 4K. Are you excited for it? Let me know in that comment section below. Let's get into this one, guys. I'm really excited for this. I haven't seen this movie in such a long time. I remember loving it back in the day. This is Rudy coming out on 4K, starring Sean Astin, getting a 4K Steelbook from Sony. They're loving these little 4K Steelbooks they're putting out. They don't like doing the slipcovers, but they love putting stuff out for the 4K Steelbook for the first time. Rudy 4K Steelbook, Sony, on November the 14th. This is going to include both a theatrical cut and the 127-minute director's cut as well. So 2 cuts in the Steelbook set. This is going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision, HDR10 with Dolby Atmos for both cuts. And you're going to have a new commentary, and you're going to have 5 brand new deleted scenes. So this thing is jam-packed with all kinds of special features. So if you're a massive Rudy fan, you got to be chanting to yourself, Rudy, Rudy on 4K, Rudy on 4K. You know you guys are. Sorry, guys. It's late at night. I'm filming this the night before. Like I told you, I just worked all day. I'm in a weird mood right now. So I'm sorry, but let me know if you're chanting Rudy on 4K in the comments section below. So yeah, Rudy, this is a really awesome movie though. I remember watching this. I know they came out at 2 very different times, but I think I watched this for the first time around the same time I watched Remember the Titans. And I was just always really into like inspirational football movies, sports movies in general. I'm not a big sports fan like in life. Like I don't watch football, I don't watch basketball, I don't watch baseball, I don't watch any of that crap. I'm not saying it's crap. I'm sure people love it and it's fine. But I love sports movies. I just love inspirational sports stories. So I'm excited for this one, guys. This is Sony doing this, so I'm sure it's going to look incredible. And look, I'm digging these 4K Steelbooks. I wish they would give you the slipcover option just in case you don't want to get the Steelbook. You can pay a little bit of a cheaper price to get Rudy on 4K, but they're just going with the Steelbooks. And look, they're including new commentaries, new deleted scenes. I think it's really cool. Let me know if you're excited for Rudy on 4K in the comment section below. We also have 2 Second Sight announcements coming out for October. So Second Sight, guys, they're just absolutely murdering in 2023. They are freaking killing it. So let me talk about this first announcement from them. This is something that I'm not necessarily interested in, but I know a lot of people will be. Ginger Snaps is getting a Blu-ray trilogy box set. So all 3 Ginger Snaps movies are coming out on October the 30th with a new commentary on the first movie. Now, I believe that Ginger Snaps already has a trilogy box set. Maybe 88 Films did it or something like they did with Urban Legend. I'm not exactly sure who did it. But I know that Ginger Snaps does have a trilogy box set. I know that the first one is out on Blu-ray from Screen Factory. And a lot of people are asking, like, why is there no 4K with this? Well, maybe, I don't know. To be honest, I just don't know. Maybe they didn't have the proper elements to do a proper 4K restoration. But you have to think that if Second Sight could have done the 4K restoration, they would have. Or maybe it was too costly and they didn't think that they would sell enough. But I mean, this is a pretty big franchise. You would think that they would sell enough. But if you're excited to buy Ginger Snaps, the Blu-ray trilogy box set, let me know in that comment section below. I watched the first Ginger Snaps last October, actually. I thought it was okay, but to me, it's kind of mid to lower tier werewolf movie. It wasn't one of my favorites. To be honest, I've heard from several other people that they only get worse as they go. I think the same 2 leads come back for the second one. I don't know if they do for the third or not, but so if I saw the best one and I wasn't a big fan, I'm not going to grab this one. But again, I might grab this one because it's Second Sight, and I love Second Sight, and I love grabbing their stuff. But yeah, Ginger Snaps Blu-ray trilogy box set. Let me know if you're getting that in the comment section below. This one I might actually get. Chopper Blu-ray box set is coming out. I'm not familiar with Chopper at all, but I've heard it's a really cool Australian film. And this is coming out on October the 30th. This is going to have a new 2K restoration with a new commentary and 3 new interviews on this as well. So there are new interviews. There are no new interviews on the Ginger Snaps Blu-ray trilogy box set, even though I think that that set has all the archival special features that were recently done on some of the other box sets. But Chopper seems like a really cool movie. And yeah, it's got all the new special features, and I love the look of the box set. I love the greens and the blues on it, and I just think it has a really cool cover. So this is also Blu-ray as well. But yeah, of these two, I'm probably going to grab Chopper for sure, coming out on October the 30th. We also got Psych getting a complete series on Blu-ray. This is coming out on October the 17th from Universal. You're going to have 8 seasons of this show and 3 movies. Apparently they did 3 movies of this show as well. I don't think they were in the theaters. I think they were on the USA Network or wherever they aired the show on. But yeah, cool to see more TV come to the Blu-ray format. I know a lot of people are always calling for their favorite TV shows to come to Blu-ray or 4K. But yeah, Psych, I never watched this show, and I probably won't buy this box set, but I know a lot of people that really do like this show and they're interested in it. But yeah, definitely cool that Universal is doing this box set. I almost thought it was Mill Creek or Kino Lorber when I first saw it, but then I looked into it and I was like, oh, that's Universal's doing it. So good on them. Good on Universal for doing the Psych complete series Blu-ray box set, 8 seasons, 3 movies. Let me know if you're getting that in the comment section below. We also got Play Misty for Me, which is a Clint Eastwood movie coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber. And that's just coming soon. Doesn't have an official release date yet. It's one of those Kino Lorber, hey, we're doing this 4K. We're going to show you the image. That's all we're going to show you for now. And it's coming soon is what Kino Lorber said. So I guess at this point, they're going to do all of Clint Eastwood's movies that they have. They're just going to do them again on 4K because it's Clint Eastwood and they know it'll probably sell. But yeah, I haven't seen this movie. I think that Clint Eastwood directed this film. I've heard from tons of people that this is actually really great. So yeah, I have it on Blu-ray, but I'll probably wait till the 4K comes out and watch it for the first time then. So let me know if you're excited for Play Misty for Me in that comment section below. We also had the Equalizer 3, which just came out in the theaters over the weekend. And in traditional Sony fashion, they immediately jumped to announcing the Blu-ray and the 4K and the 4K Steelbook. Yeah, I think Sony does that and Paramount does that the most of all the studios. Like that weekend, they will go ahead and announce. I think they did the same thing when Spider-Man came out as well. They will announce everything that's coming out that weekend to get you ready to buy this movie when it comes out on physical media. But yeah, Equalizer 3 coming out from Sony this November at some point. Going to get a Blu-ray, a 4K, and a 4K Steelbook. And the 4K Steelbook is slated for November the 14th on the Best Buy site. So I would assume that the Blu-ray and 4K will be coming out on November the 14th as well. We also got some Vinegar Syndrome announcements for September. So I did an entire video on this on Friday night. And yes, I was, again, disappointed. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. But the titles that they've been announcing over the past few months, nothing's really sticking out to me. Nothing feels like that big heavy hitter. And we need some heavy hitters from Vinegar Syndrome right now, guys. I was so excited for them in 2022 leading into 2023. And it feels like ever since March, like I think that Freeway 2 was a really cool announcement. You know, Showgirls, I guess, was a cool announcement as well. But it feels like ever since then, we just haven't gotten that hook with Vinegar Syndrome. And again, I know that Vinegar Syndrome is about releasing the trash and everybody loves that. They love the cult films. I get that. And I'm sure that a couple of these movies are actually pretty good. I just don't know. I just feel like you have to have a hook to reel some people in, to get people interested. Vinegar Syndrome is lacking that hook, I feel like, ever since March, for me at least. But yeah, Vinegar Syndrome, September announcements. We got Arnold, we got The Curse of the Screaming Dead, we got Evil Judgment on Blu-ray for the first time, Ghost Nursing and Eternal Combat VSA. And lastly, we got the films of Enrique Gomez Vadillo, a 3-film set coming out as a VSL edition. So yeah, let me know if you're excited for the Vinegar Syndrome announcements. They got 13 other partner labels, but like I said, I did a whole video on all this stuff last Friday night. Go check out that video. They also got a sale going on right now, probably for the next few hours. I think it ends tonight at midnight for the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. They had some good stuff on there. So go check out the Vinegar Syndrome website, browse around, see if you can find some good stuff. But Gran Turismo, and again, in typical Sony fashion, they announced a Steelbook coming out on October the 31st of Gran Turismo. So we already talked about Gran Turismo getting a 4K and a Blu-ray a couple of weeks ago. It is getting a 4K Steelbook as well from Sony on October the 31st. I've heard great things about this movie, so I'm definitely excited to check it out. We got a Black Hat 4K update from Arrow Video. And as of right now, there has been another release date shift of Black Hat to November the 27th in the UK and November the 28th in the US. So this will include the director's cut. That's the whole reason why they pushed this thing. People wanted the director's cut, so they backed off and they said, all right, we're gonna go back and we're gonna rework this title, because I think it was supposed to come out in April or something. We're gonna rework the title, we're gonna add in the director's cut. Now we can't do it as a 4K, but we can do it as a Blu-ray. So they're adding in the Blu-ray of the director's cut into the 4K of the theatrical cut. So that's what's taken them so long to redo this. So it's been pushed again to November the 27th. So, you know, look, Black Hats. People say this is Michael Mann's like worst movie. I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to get this one on 4K, and I good on Arrow for going back and redoing it when they heard people complain, because not a lot of companies would do that. So good on Arrow for doing that. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. You're going to be getting Black Hat on 4K. Are you excited for Black Hat? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, let's get into some deals. We got some really awesome deals going on right now. Maybe they're not going on right anymore as by the time I put this video up. Again, I'm filming this Sunday night. Hopefully they are, but they might not be tomorrow at 5 or 6 when I put this video up. So I'm sorry if they're not, but let's go over them as of right now, and I'll link them down below. If they're still going on, I will link them down below in the description. We got Doctor Strangelove on 4K for $15.99. We got Westworld Season 4 on 4K for $21.99. We got Star Trek 4K, the Next Generation set. So that set that just came out back in April is $56.99 right now. Currently, I think it was $70 when it came out. So good price for that. Megan Blu-ray is $9.99, of course, because the 4K is getting ready to come out. We got Stand By Me on 4K for $15.50. We got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on 4K for $24.99. We got Harry Potter 1 through 8 on Blu-ray for $36.99. Very cheap way to own all 8 Harry Potter movies. We got Hellboy on 4K for $12.40. We got The Shining on 4K for $14.99. Great 4K disc. You absolutely need to own that. The Mask of Zorro 4K Steelbook, which was like $27 when it came out, is now $19.50. We got Jumanji on 4K for $12.40. We got the Cliffhanger 4K Steelbook for $23. We got The Last Duel on Blu-ray for $8.99. We got Ant-Man 3 4K for $22.99. We got Charlie's Angels from 2019, directed by Elizabeth Banks, the movie that nobody saw in the theaters, on 4K for $12.40. So there you go, guys. There's a lot of good deals going on right now. Definitely jump on Amazon. Check out my links down below if you want any of those incredible 4K and Blu-ray deals. And with that, let's go ahead and slide into the new releases that are coming out this week. We got some really great stuff coming out this week. It's not a long list of stuff coming out, but the stuff that is coming out, I feel like I'm interested in like at least 6 or 7 titles that are coming out this week. It's like absolutely insane. Very expensive week. We got Sleepy Hollow coming out on 4K, guys, from Paramount. Getting a regular slipcover version for $21.99. Also getting a 4K Steelbook as well for $29.99. So I'm super excited for this one. I cannot wait to get this one in. I'm definitely going to be doing a review for this one. If I review anything this week of the new releases, you can definitely count on a 4K review of Sleepy Hollow. We also got a Matilda 4K Steelbook coming out from Sony for $30.99. So I am definitely excited for this one as well. I don't know if I'll get a review out for this one, but I'm going to try to. I'm going to try my damnedest to do a review for Matilda because I do love this movie. We got Night of the Comet on 4K coming out from Screen Factory for $29.99. Super excited for this one as well. I think it'll look fantastic on 4K. We got My Demon Lover coming out on Blu-ray from Screen Factory for $24.99. I'm really excited for this one as well. This is another one that I want. I don't usually love spending $24.99 on a Blu-ray with no case. But you know, I want to watch this movie. I've heard some incredible things about it. And yeah, I'm just excited to watch it. My Demon Lover. Are you excited to watch My Demon Lover? Let me know in that comment section below. Expendables 1 through 3 are getting 4K Steelbooks from Lionsgate. 3 Lionsgate Steelbooks of the Expendables coming out from Lionsgate. $21.99 a piece for these. You can probably find them in your Best Buy. They are Best Buy exclusive Steelbooks. So yeah, I'm not necessarily excited to watch these, but I'm excited to own more Lionsgate Steel because I love that stuff, guys. Let me know if you're excited for those in the comment section below. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is the big premiere new release title coming out this week. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is coming out from Sony, getting a 4K, getting all kinds of editions, guys. Getting a 4K for $29.96, getting a Blu-ray for $24.96, getting a 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for $36.99, getting a Blu-ray Walmart Steelbook for $29.96, getting a Blu-ray Target Edition for $29.99, and getting a 4K double pack for $44.99. That includes Enter the Spider-Verse as well. So I like this movie a lot. I saw it in the theaters, liked it a lot. I'm getting to the point where if I see these movies in the theaters and then they come out on physical media just a couple months later, I'm not in any hurry to buy them. I can wait. This is like a Black Friday title that I can get for 15 bucks. So I can wait on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse because I just want to get the slipcover. I don't want to get any of the exclusives. So there you go, guys. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse coming out tomorrow. Let me know if you're excited in the comment section below. We also got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse getting a Blu-ray Steelbook from Sony. I think this is a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, but maybe you can get it on Amazon as well. This is $26.99. A little bit puzzling why this is just Blu-ray. This movie does have a 4K. Why didn't they just put it out with a 4K Steelbook? Doesn't really make a ton of sense. But yeah, that's the first Spider-Man movie getting an additional Blu-ray Steelbook from Sony for $26.99. We got The Princess Bride coming out on 4K from Criterion for $34.99. I do want to get this at some point. I love this movie. I do already have the Criterion. I watched it recently. I thought it looked great, but I'm sure it could look better. And this is a movie that I think will look freaking awesome with just the big landscape, sprawling, epic nature of the movie. I think it'll look fantastic on 4K. So I do want to own it on 4K at some point, but I'm not in any hurry to buy this one. I can get it later on in a sale or something. But yeah, Princess Bride on 4K. Let me know if you're excited for that in the comment section below. We also got Picard Season 3 coming out on Blu-ray from Paramount for $34.96. Also getting a Steelbook edition for $43.99 as well. We also got Picard The Complete Series Season 1 through 3 coming out on Blu-ray from Paramount for $59.95. We got Harley Quinn Season 3 coming out on Blu-ray from Warner Brothers for $24.99. We got Borsalino coming out from Arrow Video for $25.99. We got Master Gardener coming out on Blu-ray from Magnolia Pictures for $17.99. We got 3 new Kino Lorber releases coming out this week, guys, including Double Trouble for $15.86, It Takes Two for $15.69, The First Time for $17.99. So yeah, 3 new titles coming out this week from Kino. We got God is a Bullet coming out from Decal Releasing for $12.79. We got Black Circle coming out on Blu-ray from Synops for $29.99. We got Iron Man getting a 4K Disney 100th Anniversary Steelbook from Disney for $29.99. We also got Clam Bake coming out from Sandpiper Pictures for $19.99. We got Goodbye Monster coming out for Wellgo USA for $17.99. And we got the YouTube Effect coming out from Allied V for $22.99, which I was reading up on the premise of the YouTube Effect, and it actually seemed pretty interesting. And just talking about the YouTube Effect on my YouTube channel feels extremely meta right now, and it kind of weirds me out, and I don't like it. But that's the Physical Media Report, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this episode. I know it's a wacky, weird episode. Thank you all for bearing with me. Physical Media Report, episode 176. Like I said, if the Screen Factory stuff gets announced, I'll do a separate video on that to let you all know about all the packages and stuff like that. If True Lies gets announced on 4K for some reason, I don't think it will. I'll do a separate video on that to let you guys know about it. But I hope you feel more informed in the world of physical media. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications for all future videos, and follow me on all my social media accounts down below in the description. And we'll see you next time.